In our last episode, we covered engineer Neil V. Loving, who designed the WR series aircraft. This next individual covered aviation technology, particularly military aviation, in great detail. So much so, we blessed him with the title of the aviation editor during his heyday. James Lincoln Holt Peck displayed the love he had for aviation through his famous editorial works. Welcome to the Melanated Wings Collection, presented by Better Endeavors, LLC. This week's episode, Volume 1, Episode 9, journals the account of James L.H. Peck, the aviation editor. Peck was born September 8, 1912 in Stoops Ferry, Pennsylvania. He was the only son of James Williams and Clara Maria Peck. He attended Curtiss Wright Flight School in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and received his commercial pilot's license in 1930. Despite this, he was turned down from the U.S. Army due to the U.S. military being segregated. His determination led him to join the Spanish Republic Air Force during the Spanish Civil War in 1937. Peck earned the rank of first lieutenant. James would take part in 7 combats, 40 convoy missions, 5 strafing missions, and 11 attacks on Italian and outer fascist vessels. His combat record included shooting down 5 aircrafts, 2 Heinkel HE-51s, and 3 flat CR-32 Aviaiton Legionaria fighters. Upon return to America, Peck was rejected from various U.S. military services. James eventually became a member of the U.S. Merchant Marine as an officer. James went on to write numerous articles on warfare technology during World War II as a journalist. This included writing extensively for Popular Science, whose editors eventually revealed that he was black. This was a shock to much of the public. Peck wrote for numerous other papers, such as the New York Times, Scientific American, and Science Digest and Popular Aviation. James gained the title of aviation editor by the Associated Negro Press. Peck wrote 2 books, Armies with Wings, 1939, and So You're Going to Fly, 1941, further illustrating military aviation. Peck's writings would land him a position at Cape Canaveral as an engineer, the first black to serve at the base at an engineering position. This was such a foreign concept to many, to the point James does not feel safe stopping at any motel in Cocoa Beach during his commutes. James Peck was a member of the National Aeronautic Association and Aircraft Owners and Pilots Association. James held the position of secretary for both the National Airmen's Association and Progressive Negro Organization. Peck passed away in May 1996 at his home in San Diego, California. Be sure to check out some of Peck's work in the link in the description. Some of these works look straight out of a comic book, showing just how passionate he was writing about aviation. Leave a comment below. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like. Our next aviator was a record-setting daredevil. Parachutist Willie Suicide Jones will be the person of interest in next week's episode. Subscribe to our channel and click the bell to receive notifications of next week's premiere, along with others to come during our first volume. Feel free to visit our website listed in the description below to learn more about our Volume 1 Chronicles. The link to the Fiverr account of our superb voice actor, RawVintage, can also be found in the description. As always, have an uplifting day and stay up.